No, Carol, there's a lot of things I'm good at, but Shakespeare's not one of them.
Remember when Friday nights weren't a choice, they were a ritual? You'd sit in front of ABC, the TGIF lineup took over, and for the next 2 hours, nothing else mattered. And right in the middle of that lineup was Step by Step, the blended family sitcom that took the Brady Bunch formula, gave it a 90s twist, and filled it with sarcasm, chaos, and unforgettable characters. With Patrick Duffy as Frank Lambert, Suzanne Summers as Carol Foster, 6 wildly different kids, and Cody the van-dwelling cousin who somehow became the heart of the show. This wasn't just another sitcom, it was a whole vibe. The show ran for 7 seasons, delivering sibling drama, awkward crushes, and just enough mess to feel real. Today, we're diving into 15 weird facts you probably never knew about Step by Step, and trust me, number 1 completely changes how you see one of the show's biggest relationships. Let's get into it. Number 15. Cody was never meant to stay. Cody Lambert was originally written as a one-time character, just a random cousin passing through. But the moment Sasha Mitchell appeared on screen, the audience reaction changed everything. It wasn't polite laughter, it was explosive. Just like Steve Urkel on Family Matters, Cody instantly connected. The producers noticed, rewrote the plan, and turned him into a series regular. And somehow, the weird guy living in a van became the most grounded person in the house. Number 14. It was basically a 90s Brady Bunch. The concept was simple. Take the Brady Bunch and remove the perfection. Instead of flawless parents and meet life lessons, Step by Step gave us a blue-collar dad, a working mom, and a family that didn't magically get along overnight. Same structure, but way more realistic chaos, and audiences loved it. Number 13. Suzanne Summers made a huge comeback. Before the show, Suzanne Summers had been pushed out of Three's Company after asking for equal pay. For years, Hollywood labeled her difficult, and she disappeared from major TV roles. Step by Step changed that. Carol Foster wasn't naive or goofy, she was strong, smart, and in control. And with that role, Summers rebuilt her career and returned to primetime on her own terms. Number 12. Steve Urkel crossed over in episode 2. Yes, Steve Urkel literally landed in the Step by Step universe. In a crossover moment, he blasted off from Family Matters with a jetpack and crashed into the Lambert backyard. It was only episode 2, but it instantly connected the show to the larger TGIF universe and told viewers this show belonged. Number 11. The intro was fake. That iconic roller coaster intro looked like a perfect lakeside vacation. But it was filmed at Six Flags Magic Mountain in California, nowhere near any lake. The water, you see, completely added with visual effects. So yeah, that Wisconsin summer vibe was pure TV illusion. Number 10. JT was shot in real life. In 1996, Brandon called JT was involved in a real-life road rage incident where he was shot in both arms. He survived and returned to filming quickly. The show quietly adjusted by putting him in long sleeves and changing camera angles, never directly addressing the incident on screen. Number 9. The house was only half real. The exterior house was real, filmed in a quiet California neighborhood, designed to look like the Midwest. But most of what you remember, the porch, driveway, and Cody's van setup, was built on a studio set. It felt real because it was half real and half Hollywood. Number 8. Characters just disappeared. One day, characters were there, the next gone. Brendan Lambert, the youngest son, simply stopped appearing with no explanation. Even Carol's sister and mother vanished after early seasons. No goodbye, no storyline, just gone. Number 7. Patrick Duffy chose family over fame. After starring in Dallas, Patrick Duffy could have chased bigger roles. Instead, he chose a sitcom because it allowed him to spend more time with his real-life family. That decision shaped Frank Lambert into a grounded, everyday dad, not a larger-than-life character. Number 6. the marriage wasn't legal. The entire show starts with Frank and Carol getting married in Jamaica. But later, they find out the marriage wasn't legally recognized. So, technically, the whole blended family was built before the marriage was even official, until they fixed it later in typical chaotic sitcom fashion. Number 5. The cast was everywhere in the 90s. Many cast members had hidden roles across TV and animation. Mark Christopher Castile voiced Eugene in Hey Arnold. Jason Marsden Rich voiced Max in a Goofy movie, and appeared in multiple TGIF shows. Also, most of the teenagers were actually adults by the final seasons. Number 4. It followed a perfect sitcom formula. Every episode followed a pattern. Chaos, conflict, emotional talk, lesson, resolution. This formula came from Miller Boyett Productions, the same team behind Full House and Family Matters. And honestly, it worked every single time. Number 3. Cody left because of real-life trouble. Sasha Mitchell's off-screen legal issues forced the show to remove Cody. No goodbye, no explanation. They tried replacing his energy with a new character, but it never quite worked the same. Cody later returned briefly, but by then, the show was already fading. Number 2. The show ended without a finale. When the show moved from ABC to CBS, ratings dropped quickly. It was cancelled in 1998 without a proper ending. The planned finale, Dana and Rich's wedding, never happened. Instead, the show just stopped. Number 1. Dana and Rich were never supposed to be a couple. Rich was introduced as comic relief, JT's goofy best friend. Dana couldn't stand him, but their chemistry was undeniable, and the writers leaned into it. They became one of the show's main couples, even though that was never part of the original plan. Which fact surprised you the most? And more importantly, who was your favorite character? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if this brought back some TGIF memories, and subscribe for more deep dives into classic shows. Because sometimes the best stories are the ones we grew up with.